birds down there. Let's see what they're doing over here. Oh yeah, that's got to be a thermal. See all the birds there?
Yeah. So they all...
Oh yeah, we're going up. See that gauge on the far right?
Yeah.
That's our rate of climb. And so there's, we're going up about 300 feet a minute right now.
What are you getting the thermals off of? Is it from...
Well, this is actually a pretty good spot because see how there's like that, this is a garbage dump actually, but it's kind of like a gravel pit almost beside it here.
Yeah.
So the sun heats up that the rock, and then it heats the air. And the air, once it gets hotter, it's a bit lighter, and it just starts floating up.
Right.
So that's why this is the most likely cause of the thermal here. It's just this little quarry sort of heating up and throwing up air bubbles.
Can you get thermals off of like greenhouses and stuff?
Well, I mean, thermals can happen anywhere. It's just some places are a little more likely than others. Your biggest clue here, like the sun on a quarry like this, is one good clue, and also those birds circling is another very good clue.
Right.
And then also you can use the clouds as a clue, but there is like one little cloud above us, but it's not necessarily the best indicator right now.
Did you do any ground school or anything through the cadets program?
I have taught ground school in the past, yeah.
How'd you get your pilot's license? Did you do it
I did it through the cadets also, yeah. I did my glider license and then my power license also.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Are you out of cadets now, or?
Yeah, so I'm an officer now, and yeah, but as an officer, you're allowed to continue flying with the gliding center like this.
That's cool.
So you can keep going, yeah. How old are you?
15.
15, yeah, well, if you, yeah, well, eventually you can do the glider course if you wanted, if you, yeah, study up and...
I'm in ground school right now, hoping to try for my gliders.
Right on. Yeah, when you're 16, you should apply to go. And then you can come out here and hang out with us on the weekends and go flying.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah. So we've actually, we've climbed 500 feet since we were released from the tow plane. But we're going to have to start making our way down here, I'm afraid. Did you want to try flying at all?
Sure.
Okay. Put your right hand on the stick. And actually, can you trim that thing back one? You know that trimmer just down there? Yeah, that's a bit better. Now put your right hand on the stick. And just do a left-hand turn for me. Just a bit of left stick, a bit of left pedal. And then put the stick back to the center there. Just bring it back to the center. And you'll just keep turning. Put a bit of right stick in. We're just a touch steep there. Let's go the other way. We'll go to the right, do a right-hand turn. So right-hand stick, some right-hand pedal. And then the glider will bank the other way. And just put the stick in the center. And then, yeah, it'll just kind of come around a nice constant angle of bank. If you move the stick back and forth a little bit, like, then you'll see the nose comes up, push it forward, it goes down a bit. Yeah, that's the idea. Oh, actually, they got a tow pilot switch anyway. That's good. That means we get a little bit of extra airtime. Okay, I've got it. I'll take it back here. Yeah, they have to change the pilots down there, so we'll go back to that little thermal and we'll keep going a little bit longer.
Alright.
Give a bit of bonus time here.
Is there a maximum amount of time that you're allowed to fly per day?
No, you can go all day if you wanted. I mean, for here, because we're trying to give everybody a turn, these flights are limited to about 10 or 12 minutes. You'll get a little bit extra this time just because they got to do a little tow pilot change anyway.
Right. But
yeah, sometimes, I mean, my longest flight's 10.5 hours.
Was that cross country?
Yeah, it was a cross country.
Was it power or was it glider?
Oh, and glider. I'm sorry, my longest glider flight's 10.5 hours, yeah.
Oh, wow, that's pretty long.
Yeah.
So you would, if you're doing cross country, you try to find thermals like these to gain altitude?
Yeah, that's right. So what you do is you hook into a thermal like this and you fly it all the way to the top, or as high as the clouds will let you go. And then you take off and you try to look in the distance and find other clouds or other thermal markers like I was just talking about. And you fly to your next thermal, then you top back up and you fly on from there. Or if you're lucky enough to be in the mountains, there's
you go on the top and
there's also mountain wave and stuff that goes on in the mountains.
That's when the wind goes over the top of the mountain.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Alright, well now those guys are taking off, so now we do have to go into land, I'm afraid. You want to do a sort of a steeper turn? Are you okay with that, or how are you feeling? You alright? Alright. That's kind of one cool way we can lose height, is I can just kind of do a bit of a steeper turn here. You alright?
Yeah.
Chatham traffic November Whiskey Oscar, right down wind 06. If you look underneath the bottom of the wing there, see that thing there? That's what helps us get down the spoilers there.